So this week, we're going to have the Reserve Bank of Australia's meeting minutes. So this meeting comes out 2 weeks after the Reserve Bank of Australia's rate decision. And this meeting typically talks about forward guidance, right? They're going to talk about the economy and their expectations on inflation and interest rates. The reason why this is important because this could set up a really good tradable opportunity for these AUD pairs, especially the AU200. That's the stock market for Australia. What we're going to pay attention to now is their forward guidance. If they're saying wages are looking to increase, they're expecting higher inflation overall, stronger job numbers. This is all inflationary. This is going to make the Reserve Bank of Australia stay restrictive, meaning next rate decision, they're probably not going to start cutting rates, right? They're most likely going to leave rates high. This is going to help strengthen the AUD currency. Overall, out of all the central banks, the Reserve Bank of Australia has been the only one keeping their rates restrictive. They haven't been seeing economic data like the other central banks. Inflation is not decelerating as quickly as the rest of them. So this is what could lead to a stronger AUD currency, okay? And also, if we want to look for weakness, we're going to have to pay attention to some dovish comments, right? So all they have to say is they're expecting inflation to come down. They're expecting wage numbers, wage growth, right, to decelerate. If we see those type of comments, that is most likely going to give us weakness in the AUD currency, right? That is a dovish outlook. So we have to focus on the language from the Reserve Bank of Australia to give us some really good tradable opportunities. But this is happening over Asian session. And Asian session typically is not a lot of volume in the markets. So even if they give us something, there's still a possibility you won't see that type of volatility that you're used to over New York session or London session, okay? So that's something just to be aware of. But just be present for the opportunity. Because if he says something very clear in those meeting minutes, that could lead for some good trades. Okay, guys? So remember, if they say something hawkish, inflation is higher, think of a stronger AUD currency out of that. If they say something dovish, meaning inflation is looking to come down, most likely we're going to get a weaker AUD currency from that.